He's saying every time he leave you and go to his yard, that is when argument start. So it's more like because him leave you, your feelings and jealous and it become negative.
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's more likely when him leave, and we do some shady stuff. You understand me? And that caused the argument. Like, let me give you a for instance here, Anna. Recently when him reach up, him said to me, say, I go call me. Like, you don't look for your man call you. And we not hear nothing from him. I bet you the next man you can see him get up with big old band on him and you know say him a party the whole night. The only
no, but he said, hold on, let me answer that because I did ask him. He said that he call you say you were to call him and he was looking out for the call and you didn't call him none at all when you normally did call him. And him wonder why you never call him because when he reach home, he go back, you never call him.
Nothing like that, Your Honor. Make I tell you how it go. The man the on the live a sub you call it and looking sub say miss him woman. And everybody the pan you miss your woman, you miss your woman. Your Honor, me go over there upon the live and me say, baby. Me say, why not make we do look a face calling, you know, cause me see him look sad and he say, miss me. So anyway, he said, okay, babe, me go come off of the live and call you. Your Honor, me did them, me wait, me wash out the pum pum, everything in a towel, everything I wait for a look a video call. Nothing at all. At 1 o'clock the next morning, me see him on live and see him with a band on him hand. Same guy boom down my Sunday.
Boom Sunday, boom.
Yeah.
But listen what me I say. Don't you think it is pettiness cause you guys in this relationship negative atmosphere? Because it doesn't make no sense.
Pardon me?
Don't you think it's pettiness causing you guys in chaos right now? Because I really don't see where it would make sense in the argument for no substance, no inner the argument for you guys to have an argument.
And the reason why me and the man argue right now, Tony and another young miss with on the internet, him take our side and go and play a game with him. Me and him supposed to fight against the world.
I see the video, but hold on. I see the video, but he did not say anything to this.
Enough over there, Your Honor.
But he also said to me that you're upset that he's playing with Tony Ann. But before you after played with Tony Ann and Tony Ann in screen recorded and say, Annie, like this. Let me give you the clip. Annie, smile, Annie, make me see. Annie, smile up. Annie, smile, make me see. Say me and you are smile. So, in the clip, you were smiling with her. So for you to tell him not to play with Annie, then not to play with Tony and then you go play with Tony and
me no go play. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Me go play with Tony and because I want to ask her straight up because the chat did not tell me say he was playing with Tony and people say it was a lie. So me no go and play with Tony and I ask Tony and straight up say you play with my man, you was playing with my man and she say yes. Because I want to eat from the ass mouth and I eat from the ass mouth. That's the reason why I play with Tony and me not play with Tony and I just go over there to find out and I find out say yes he was playing with her for true. From me ear
okay.
that
All right. So okay, did you ask her why she passed the remarks or that was before?
No. After when I play the game with her now, she did the attack. I never asked her much question, but when I hear she over there give him advice, I was like, who are you to give him advice? You understand? Mm-hmm. So Your Honor, that caused the whole argument.
But listen, I feel like with everything what I said and done, this does make no sense on the argue. Because to go down Emmanuel Road, I know like him do something bad or something depreciated. So if we want to bring a mix up and bring a right mix up, it's the woman, this auntie thing. Me hear you say earlier you want to confront her. I would have liked you to confront this auntie because this auntie no look like she a auntie.
To be honest, this lady come in my life and pretend like she really rate me. But there is something more with she and TikTok police.
So she was a fan of you first?
That is what she said.
And then she moved to police?
Well, to be honest, I cannot say that. I don't want to tell a lie. But I realize that she only friend with me when time me around TikTok police. But it seems to me like they are very close.
Well, it has to be close because he says it's auntie. It is auntie, no. It's to that person, yeah. But, Annie, you know, like, for you to say negative things and then go back to him, it's not making sense because you are saying some things too And the last time you see a lot of butterfly let go. I want to know where these lot of butterflies are now, where they are flying. Did somebody catch them? I don't think so. So I
No,
believe
no,
that.
I'm not listening. Me not degrade him.
Mixup,
Nobody.
Your Honor. Are we doing a court case, or I just want to know what are we doing at the moment? Because if we're having a court case, we can't have the court case without the attorney. And I realized that my client has been here answering a lot of questions without the other partner is here. So are we doing a court case? Because if we're doing a full court case, I think there should be, everybody in the room and we should be ready to proceed. But I'm trying to figure out what is going on here with my client answering all these questions. And the question seems to be like you guys are blaming my client for Mr. TikTok police action.
Yeah. Well, I'm not blaming your client. We're just interrogating your client to a substance of getting a little bit clarity, not in a derogatory form. No. I agree to you when you state that to get the other client to represent. Yes, if you have that power as an attorney, you can let them in the stand. Do you have that person right here now to take the stand? Is police here? Is the
I mean, I'm not sure if he's here or not. If he's not here, we can maybe continue later on, or if somebody willing to have him,
getting right now?
we will appreciate it. But
All right. So someone can someone get police or get the auntie to come right now? Big up, Eaton into the courthouse. Big up, Eat, king of eating. He entered the realms. So let me put this question to you, attorney. Annie. So the attorney Ivany,
yes,
do you think this behavior is very atrocious for your client to say various things out her mouth regarding her boyfriend, and then a week after she and him in a relationship again? Do you think that she should just remain quiet and watch her go rather than bring down each other with saying harsh words? Do you think your client should just wait?
well, I mean, I don't think it's right, but they're all grown adults, and as far as I see, my client isn't the only one who's bringing down anyone. No, my client's boyfriend or ex, whatever she wanna bring it as, he's there with her enemy trying to bring her down himself. The thing is that he know what he's doing. He's not saying things out of his mouth, but he allow any person that he's playing match with to disrespect the woman that he lay with at nighttime. You cannot allow somebody else to disrespect your girlfriend or your wife or your fiance to be exact. But then a few moments later, you want to go lay with her. So now Annie's not the only person that is disrespecting another partner, and after a week, she go lay with him. He's also doing it, but he know what he's doing. He's smarter than her. He's not.
So you're saying he's doing it delivered in a disguised way, so to disrespect
Yes.
Annie.
Yes.
So that's
But what are the evidence you have to prove that?
There's
my
a lot
love?
of screen records are out there. Even this morning, I saw some when Caan was saying that my client mouth smells, and there's a lot of things she's saying about her, and TikTok police just sat there and not saying anything.
Okay, so you believe that he's not saying anything, meaning he's just being quiet, don't want to take part in to agree in what she said. Quiet, silent is the powerful key. No, silent means you're not involved.
No, that's not what it is. He's trying his best not to say anything because he doesn't have a platform like my client. My client's platform is bigger than his. He knows for a fact if he says something about my client, as much as though some people may not like her, the internet will still stand with her more than how they will stand with him. He's trying to look clout, he's trying to get gift. So by any means, he knows for a fact that he cannot say anything bad towards this woman because he's not going to get anything good out of it. He's not going to get the views that he wants. He's not going to get the gift.
Yeah, but all right, but listen. Your client has a friend who passed a remark, otherwise as a very popular person in TikTok, well known in TikTok by the name of Eaton, aka what's the other name? You can see right there. What's the other name? Jaden passed remark that no one should not give no Annie not get any gifts because of police, and police shouldn't be around because there should be no gifts get by Annie. So you don't feel like she has in her friend saying things in our relationship is obstruction to our relationship and our boyfriend are feeling. Do you think it is right for a friend to pass such remarks?
Well, if Jaden, which is my client's friend, is saying that TikTok police is not getting any gift, and then you have Tonian as TikTok police friend who's telling TikTok that his
No. Objection, your lawyer. How can you say that is Jaden is police friend? Is it that Jaden is Annie friend?
My attorney, I did not say so. With all respect, I would allow you to, let me finish so that you could hear properly and know where I'm coming from. I did not say that. What I said is that you asked me a question saying that Jaden is saying that TikTok police shouldn't get any gift, and if it is right for him to say such thing. But I'm saying that I'm saying that Jaden is Annie's friend, and Jaden is saying that TikTok police shouldn't get any gift. But also, Tonian is TikTok police friend, and Tonian is telling TikTok that Annie mouth smell. No, it is too different. If somebody say that that person should get a gift, it is not bad as the other person discriminating another person about their
Conclude. Okay, we agree. Conclude.
It's not bad as how the other person is saying, oh, that person mouth is stink. Anybody could say that, I don't think you should get a gift. That's common thing to say. Nothing is wrong with that.
Okay, you have a standing ground. You have a standing ground, madam. You have a standing ground. So I have to agree with you. You have a standing ground. But listen, your client is behaving in a form as if that police do or something. That's what the documents I have. Like police do or something. But I really don't see what police has done to her at this present minute, at this present time, at 1:44.
Let me state out some things that he's done and she has.
You cannot come with the past, though.
As you can see, my client is very in love with Mr. TikTok police. She will go the miles for that man. She will cook for him. She will work for him.
Yes.
She will do everything. You could see love and joy from her side. With this man, he has brought nothing to the table. He can't support her financially, physically. He can't do anything. The only thing he does is mock her. He heard people talking about her vehicle. Instead, he be a man and stand up for his fiancé and say, I'm not around this lady to get anything from her. I truly love her. Instead, he tried to, stand up for his girl. He then made a song and talk about, pull up in the audience, I don't trust. So you're helping the viewers to also mock your fiancé in this situation where you see everybody's throwing her down that.
No, but hold on. But you cannot put the song in it because the song has the right with Annie as well. Annie's in the music video. Annie's a writer, so you cannot use that to say as macro because Annie also saying that she pull up in the audio and she up her bam bam in the video there. So I cannot think that is disrespectful.
No objection. What I'm saying is that my client always show love to this man, but this man, all he do is mock her. As a man, as a grown adult, you shouldn't be mocking and playing along with the internet when you see they are bullying your wife or your fiance. You should stand by her and say, okay, I'm not doing this for likes. I love my woman. Buy her some flowers. Do something. Instead, you try to run with everything with what the media say because you need views. That's all that he's aiming for, views. So he will go the miles to get views, just like how he's playing with her enemy on live. He play with her enemy to get views. He mock her about a song to get views. He talk about things that he give her to get views. Things that he know would draw the crowd and draw attention to his life. That's what he does.
Yeah, but listen, here I have in my file on August 12, 2025 at 3 p.m. The ring was proposed at $1.5 million. How can you say that the man don't have anything when the man proposed a $1.5 million engagement, which he almost choked on the ring? I don't understand you as an attorney. Can you explain that to me?
I'm still trying to get information because I asked him for a receipt that he purchased that ring. I still haven't got that receipt.
I have the receipt in front of me. It is I can make your office get a copy. It's 1.5 million dollars for the ring. So I think it is not fair for you to say that he don't bring anything to the table when he bring a white diamond gold ring, and we see it.
Objection, Your Honor. In life, you have to look at life on the bigger picture and not just on material things. If I have an aim to get something, I will go a mile to get it. If I am married to an old man and I know that, this old man is a billionaire, and if I marry this man, I will get everything. Even if the ring costs more than what this man has, I will purchase a ring just so that I can marry to get exactly what I want, and then I'm gone. TikTok police know marrying Annie, he will have half and she will have half. He will actually get half of everything that she has. That is aim, to get her money, to get her views, to get everything, to break her to the lowest point, and then divorce and then go about his business. So he purchasing $1 million. He know that he will make triple more times that, double more times that. So he stand the loses. It's just like lotto. If you spend $300, you can win $1 million, or you can just lose $300. But you have to stick a bit to see what the outcome will be, right? So he go the miles to try to aim for what he wants. But Annie's not stupid. She have positive people.
All right. So your client tell you that the wedding is off?
Excuse me?
Did the client tell you if the wedding is off?
She didn't mention anything about wedding because they're in an argument right now. So we're not sure if the wedding is off or anything like that.
Okay, so on August 20 at 3:45 a.m., your client proposed that she's pregnant. Is that true?
Repeat?
On August 20, 2025, your client proposed that she was pregnant. Is that allegation was true?
Yes, she posted that she was pregnant. Also, my client is a content creator and the internet knows about that too. My client is free to post anything that she wants to post. It's just the media who believe what they want to believe. Because as you can see, she's a content creator. She do pranks, she do YouTube. That's a part.
So you're saying the pregnancy is not real? It's a part of our job or character or skill?
It's a part of her job and her partner.
Okay, all right. So let me go right here. I get to understand that there is a lawsuit against, you see, I'm going to read it. I hereby summons for Annie rent my car, posing on TikTok, taking pictures, shaking key. Now people is fully aware that my rental company belongs to Annie. I do not want people to think that the car Annie is driving belongs to her. She paid for 2 days, and after the 2 days, she needs to return the car. Can you elaborate why your client and the car rental company will take her to court, please?
Well, Your Honor, with all due respect, as you just stated, and I'm trying to figure out if you understand anything that you read, because you just said that my client rented a car and she shook the key and made a post. But as you said, she shook the key, she made a post. My client did not state that she bought a car from this person. My client hasn't confirmed that he spent certain money on a car. My client only made a video. My client made multiple videos. One of them, she's just shaking the key. Another one, when she's making a snap with music in the background, but she hasn't confirmed with social media or with anybody that she purchased the car. It's the internet who run with it, and the vlogger pages on TikTok that run with it and say that she bought.
But override, attorney, I think you're not being fair. Is it the same energy she used to come out with the 2025 Audi that have engine failure and transmission madness in the long run? That's the hold on. She posed. I'm just telling you what I have here as well. She also took a picture and posed at the Audi, showing that she has an Audi, and everybody says she buy an Audi. That's how people are aware that she have Audi. So when she do the same thing, is it that you're sending the same message for people to fully aware that I have a new car?
Your Honor, I can't agree with you because let's put it at this. Everybody knows that I rent. Right? If my client just rents a vehicle, she doesn't owe anybody no obligation to come on the internet and say, oh, I just purchased a vehicle. Oh, I just bought a vehicle. My client did not confirm. My client did not even Denny. My client didn't state it that she bought, she rent. What my
But
client
why post it then?
objection, judge, I would respectfully, like to.
Okay, continue.
My client didn't confirm or Denny that she bought or she rent a vehicle. My client only came on a video showing keys. Everybody know that I'm renting a house. So if I come with a key tomorrow and shaking it, is it telling you that I bought a house? I didn't confirm that I bought or I rent. Anybody can come on the internet with key. If I have a wedding to go tomorrow and my son say, "Oh, mommy, I want a Tesla car," I get a Tesla car rented. My son can come out and shake key to a Tesla car. It is perfectly fine in the world that we're living in. Once my son doesn't confirm that, yes, I bought a car, knowing that you rent a car, he or she cannot get into no problem with the car or with the owner of the car because she didn't confirm that she bought the car knowing that she rented the car. She didn't state anything. All she did was just be cute and girly, knowing that her supporters help her so that she can rent a nice vehicle to travel to anywhere she wants to go. She didn't
All right.
confirm she bought it or rented it. She just took a security. So that's perfectly fine.
Okay, conclude to agree. I conclude to agree. So I give you that one. I have here again, this is August 13th at 3:45, the bill for the date. I will understand that there are some technical mathematical problems that the bill was paid. Looking at the receipt, the signature was signed by Annie. No, the detective Carter Claude has sent me an email looking at the ring receipt as a signature for Annie. So what I want to know, is it this somebody coming with a forgery allegation, or the ring was bought by Annie, or the bill was paid by Annie? Because these are some signature right now are showing Annie's name. So can you explain that to me, please?
Yes. Your Honor, on behalf of that topic, with all due respect, I think that when the court is actually courting and ready to start, we will be able to go back on that topic to have.
No, you cannot say that an attorney that I am asking you for documents regarding your side, that you have to provide documents.
Your Honor, as we spoke earlier, I asked you this question before we proceed. Listen, you said, I asked you this question before we proceed. We cannot do court without the other person is being here. You said that. Is anybody there willing to bring him up? The people are still looking for him. They couldn't find him. You said that you only had one.
Yeah, but but listen what you have to understand.
As a judge, you're supposed to be letting the attorney finish.
I know my law as a judge. I know my jurisdiction as a judge. You do not need to tell me my jurisdiction as an attorney. I need the information on the client, and you have to. I reprimand you to give the information as a judge.
Your Honor,
you cannot hold that.
Can I speak now, Your Honor? What I'm saying,
people need to know who paid for the dinner and pay for the ring.
And in this courthouse, if you want to ask the prosecutors and everybody, you cannot just get up and keep court. You have to put a date for court. My client has to know that date. I and the attorney should know about that date. You stated that we were going to go for the other client. We still haven't seen them come up. You stated that you have one question leave to ask. You asked more than 50 questions after that one question. Now you're going to ask a question. You need to give the attorney time to prepare documents and to can answer every question.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter, if you come to the court and you don't have the evidence to show the receipt, I have evidence in front of me showing signature.
You didn't come to the court. My client and I come to the courthouse to get a court date. You call us into court and want to start a court that is not on the list for today. We didn't ask to be in court right now. We come to ask, when are we going to get a court date? You as the judge call us. We come in here respectfully, speaking to you, and you automatically want to start court just like that, without giving a court date, without calling the other client. And I think that you're going beyond the law. And we're
1 minute session. I need to go. The court go at rest. 1 minute session. 1 minute rest session.
Yes.
Best liar me having a life.
Blood clad.
My client is okay. We cannot proceed this court case because, as the law, each and every person deserves to get a court date stamp, and a judge cannot just call us into court and just questioning us and going behind your rights. and the other person
All
is
right.
secured.
Okay. With the 40 section 952 code, everything is done under the laws of the government, and you are hereby reading out the law under the code 555. So you are correct. We are here under the Queen Elizabeth and working the law. So you, as an attorney, you go to a good school and you know the con, so you're a very good lawyer. But you also know that I'm a very good judge. But everybody who's in the court, she's reading the 44558 laws, and she's right. She's a tremendous lawyer. So we are giving her time now. So as this judge, I am giving her 24 hours to provide information who pay for the ring and who pay for the deed. So no longer than 24 hours, we are looking for.
Objection, attorney. You cannot give my client 24 hours to come up with no evidence or no answers to your question without setting a court date. You need to set a court date by law and also set that court date for the other client, and then within those days, my client and I will have all answers to your questions.
The court date is August 28th at 1:59 p.m. Translate Jamaica time. 12:59.
You cannot give a court date today. I'm sorry, Your Honor, that's not on our listing. I think that we need to send this case to the Queen of England or to some prosecution that knows more, and it's fair, because as a judge, I don't think that you're fair to my client. I think that you're picking side, and as the law, you shouldn't be doing that. We cannot stand to have any form of court.
Okay, all right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a formal court date, and when I get that, I will make. But we have to carry on a few more segments. But I will give you a formal court date. Lord Jesus, you're a very good lawyer. I have to tell you that. All right. What are your closing statements towards your client?
Repeat.
What are your closing statements towards your clients and towards our fan base and towards everybody outside and all the journalists and everybody who's listening? What is your closing statement towards your client with your love affair? Because all journalists is listening and put it in the news too.
My client, I just want to say to you that be careful of what you say on the internet about this court case, because anything you said can be used against you in court. So, and I also want you to know you're right. You are free to talk about anybody at all in this world on social media. Is what you say about them. Make sure you're not saying terroristic threats. Make sure you're not putting out information that you yourself know that is not true, and you don't have evidence to prove that what you are saying is true about them. But anything else, that if you know you're saying something about them and you have a receipt that this is true and legit, you can always talk. The internet or the courthouse cannot stop you for talking on anybody else, but you're free to say anything. Just be careful of what you say. Don't say any threat. Make sure what you're saying is true. You have to have it, and
let us settle on a court date. At this court, I think I would need.
And when you're talking, please to say I know say if I'm saying the word right, but say allege. It's allege. If you think that what you're saying is true, or you don't have proof about it, allegedly, or whatever that word is. We use that word. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay, but before I leave, I want you guys to know that your client should remain quiet going forward in the process of a relationship. Your client should not add any fire to fury. Your client should remain calm and try to get the relationship on a level. If you have a fuck funny man game on, that's different.
Objection, Your Honor. You cannot be speaking to my client like that. And I think that any rules that you are giving to my client, I hope that you have another paper with those rules written down for the other partner. Anything goes for her, goes for him. And if she's doing something and
452 pages, I hope you can manage it. 452 pages will be in your email right now. So Annie, before I go, I think you should just watch and see how it go from here. And I do not think you should just try to leave him right now. I think you guys to try to work on yourself. Both of you need counseling session. I think you
Objection,
should.
Your Honor. My clients, I think, with everything that's going on and how we're hearing you speaking and seeing bias, I don't think my client should be in no form of entanglement with her fiance until the court case is dismissed and we actually know where we stand.
No, but all right. So, but you
I
are
don't want
talking
you to
like
speak to the
you are
other
talking
partner.
like you're. Hold on. You
Allow
are
you to
talking
say
like your
stuff
client
and
is.
use it against you in court.
Madam Bonnie, Attorney Bonnie, you are talking like your client is not going to be back in a relationship with you. And that is very atrocious for you to speak that way.
We don't know what they stand. That's their decision. But as far as you're telling them that they shouldn't be on social media saying stuff, so we don't want any violence or anything contact with me too, because he can be violent. So I think that they should be, separated and not be in any entanglement until the court case is dismissed. Because anything she said to him, he can use that against her in court.
May I hear your closing statement, Annie, with what message you have to send to police and your followers, them who maybe feel as if that. Yes, closing statement.
Objection, my client, you don't have anything you don't have a message you want to bring out to your partner.
But why would you want why would you as the attorney would like her to send out a message to her fans and her lover?
Your Honor, her fans mean her no harm, so anything she sends out to her fans will be positive. Her fiance is the one that means harm. We don't, and as you can see, she doesn't know how to speak for herself, and that's why she has an attorney. I don't want her to say anything about her partner that can be used, and you, who seem to be an unfair judge at this point, we don't know who to trust, and we just don't want her to send out any message to the partner and say it's trial and we have discussion in court. But she can also send a message to her fans and her supporters who truly love her.
Let me tell you something before I go. I have to speak to Donald Trump. I need a badge number. Give me a badge number. Attorney 4045.
It's not the original court case, so she doesn't even need to send out a message. I think we should just be this.
458. All right. Listen to me. I have your badge number. I'm going to really make a complaint on you because I come to Jamaica all the while and I hear so much lawyer. I don't know what. Do you relate it to KD Knight? Because you are moving
Your Honor, you should make as much as complaint because everything is video and recorded in this courtroom. I haven't said anything disrespectful when I'm just doing my job. So you can do as much as review, complaint as you can about me because I'm doing my work correctly and I'm going by the law. And when you make that complaint, I hope you watch back the records and you see the words that you utter out of your mouth, the things that you want to do without your client is being present in this courthouse. So by any means, you're the only person that is doing things illegally in this courtroom as a judge. We may be dismissed right now. Thank you.
And I'm out. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Court adjourned.
All right. Yes. Clap that. Clap it.